Hey, friends. Yeah. Hey, happy Wednesday. Wednesday. How's everybody doing? I hope you can hear me okay. And I'm really hoping my dog doesn't freak out because I'm in my office, as you can see, which I love having this space. Can I just say, it is so nice to have everyone loves working from home, but it is so different when you work outside of the home because there's that physical boundary, right? Like you leave, you do your work, and then you come home and you get to shift gears. And when you work from home, especially if you're a mom that works from home, the kids don't care that you're working. And it's just so difficult to have that boundary for yourself. And I find a lot of women, especially moms that are working from home, we really have a hard time with that boundary because we're on our phones and we're doing the nooks and crannies thing. And so having sorry, my phone just buzzed. My own office, like a real space. Because if you saw before, I used to be in this teal bluey room, which I really need to paint because I hate it now, but that was my bedroom. And I'm super open about that. For the first few years of my business, my bedroom had this little nook. I had my father-in-law build this little nook in our bedroom because our bedroom was not a bedroom. It was like a sitting room in this house, which is I've said it before, my house is kind of weird shapes. It's all kinds of levels and they're all sideways. So it was like a sitting room. We were like, okay, we want to keep having more kids. Let's turn the sitting room into a bedroom. So we needed a closet. So I was like, put one closet on either side of the room, like in the corners. And in the middle, we'll put a little desk and shelves, and that can be my nook. And so that was my nook for a long time. And then my kids got bigger and they were going to school, and I moved into more common areas. But it's so difficult because even in your room, you're like, this is also my bedroom. I sleep here, I get dressed here, I do things with my husband here. Like, how do I work? Right. So in my office, loving the physical, the boundary that you're just kind of ooh, I'm in here to work. Ooh, when I'm not in here, I don't have to work. It's so nice. Why am I telling you all this? I can't remember. Anyway, today we want to talk about what to do when you feel stuck. I feel like a lot of people that I'm talking to right now are feeling a little bit stuck. And that feeling sucks. I've been there. Okay. I am a human being. I have a human being brain. I feel stuck all the time. Oh, I remember why. Because my dog's in here. Okay. So now I'm in my office and I have these huge windows and this huge patio so I can see out the back. I live in a place that's very nature. I like nature, but I also dislike nature. There are deer everywhere. A lot of people are super excited about the deer. They're like, oh my God. And I'm like, no, disease, ticks, Lyme disease. I hate it. No. There's a bunch of birds. I love the birds. Um, there's giant gray squirrels, there's little tiny brown squirrels, there's chipmunks. Anyway, my dog fucking freaks every time. So I'm hoping and praying that she doesn't lose her shit while I'm talking to you because that's not, nobody wants that. What do you do when you're stuck? For those of you that do not know me, my name is Brittany Budd, and I am the queen of content. My whole jam is helping female entrepreneurs get really rich with the words that they put on screens, the way they show up, the things they talk about, owning their zone of genius, being unapologetic, and making a ton of money while impacting a ton of people. Okay. So if you need help with that, I have 2 spots for one-on-one. We work together for 6 whole months where I am in your back pocket, giving you coaching and consulting services the whole time. Your income goals are inevitable when we work together one-on-one. Just going to put that out there. And tomorrow my rates are increasing. So if you book a call with me or message me today, we can honor the 2023 rates. But tomorrow is my 4-year anniversary and the rates are going up because it's time. They're going up accordingly. Trust me, they're going up accordingly. A lot of people are feeling kind of stuck. They're like, ooh, you know what? Before Christmas, I was really gung ho, ready to go. I was so excited for the new year. And now January somehow simultaneously feels like it's been 5 years while also feeling like it's been 5 days. And so like momentum is feeling a little bit lost. We're feeling like we want to hibernate a little bit. We're feeling like we still have this like momentum, like chugging. Like I immediately think of like a train. When a train starts taking off from the station, it's like, yeah, listen, you're gonna get sound effects, you're gonna get analogies. And it's like this like slow, like it feels like a lot of people are still kind of stuck in that like kind of place in their business and in their lives right now. And they're like, I'm just kind of waiting for the like so like what do you do when you're feeling stuck like that? What do you do when you're feeling like, okay, where are the people? I'm looking for clients. I'm showing up. I'm doing my part. I'm inviting them to work with me. Like, especially with how the algorithm's been so weird the last couple of weeks. Honestly, it's been months that we've been seeing posts that are like 2 and 3 weeks old, but it feels like it's way worse. And like, that something's going on behind the scenes when this stuff happens. I know that there are like other content consultants out there and strategists out there who are like, well, sometimes your content just sucks. Sometimes content does just suck. Like not all content is created equal. Not all content is good content. But if you are someone who's like, no, like I consistently get clients from my content and like get engagement and stuff from my content. And now all of a sudden it's really quiet and nothing about me, my strategy, the way I show up, my message, nothing's changing. Sometimes we can blame Zuckerberg. Okay. So like a lot of us are blaming Zuckerberg right now. That's okay. I posted earlier this morning that like as soon as I checked my Facebook this morning, I had some new styles of notifications that were not my favorite. Like they were weird. One of them was like, oh, this person commented on your post. When was the last time we actually got notified that someone commented? We get notified for all kinds of crazy things. Actual things that pertain to our profiles has been very limited. So it was like, this person commented on your post. Would you like to see more or less of this? And I got to pick, there's the buttons. Oh, don't you start, little girl. More or less. Those were the buttons that I got to pick. I was like, obviously more. That's like the only thing I care about. And then the other thing was like some of the notifications, like they usually would say the time, like they're time stamped in tinier font, like, oh, this person posted this, and it was like 11:36 p.m. or whatever. And some of them that I saw today were like, this person posted this many people reacted and this many people have commented. And so it's kind of like baiting you to be like, well, what's the fuss? What's going on? I want to go over there. And so like just little tweaky things. We always know sometimes when the algorithm is not in our favor, things are going on behind the scenes that we cannot see, we have not been privy of yet. We can bet that they're coming. Okay. So again, we're feeling a little bit stuck. We're feeling a little bit stagnant. We're feeling a little bit like, hey, I'm showing up, I'm doing my part, but where are the people? And this happens often with people in launches because when you're in a launch, you're selling hard and heavy, like pedal to the metal. I am selling, it is in your face. I don't want to waste any opportunity to let you know this is the thing that I'm selling. This is in limited supply. The doors are closing, the rates are changing, whatever, what have you. And so you're just like pumping, pumping, pumping. Well, we know that the Facebook algorithm is like a win-lose points based game. I talk about that all the time. When you post stuff that's engaging, the algorithm's like, ooh, give her some points. We love it. Her audience loves it. Yay. Next time you post, it's going, okay, she has a lot of points right now because she's been posting engaging things. Let's test this out. And we know that a sales post is not engaging because it's not an engagement post, it's a sales post. You're not asking people to engage with you. Engagement posts, you're asking people to engage with you. You're encouraging them to have a conversation with you. Either you're flat out asking a question or you're telling a story that you know people are going to comment on. A sales post isn't like that. It's like, hey, DM me, hey, book a call with me. Like we're sending people elsewhere. So you can't be upset when your sales posts don't get engagement and your engagement goes down because you're only selling, right? The number one thing that is going to snap you out of that funk of, I don't know where the people are, no one's engaging, I haven't booked a client in a beat, I don't know what's going on, I'm feeling stuck, I'm feeling stagnant, I'm feeling maybe even a little bit resentful, I'm feeling a little bit lost and confused. What am I going to say? Like everything just kind of feels muddy, mucky, murky. I'm going to tell you right now how to snap out of it. And it's not journaling. It's going out and serving people. Go out there and serve the people. So what does that mean? Exactly. Because those are just words. That means hosting an event. Host a conversion event. That means something that I used to do, and I haven't done it in a while because sometimes life's at you really hard. But I loved going in other people's Facebook groups and looking for the people that were actively asking for help. And I would go in there, no pitching, just giving. Help, I need someone. Oh my goodness. When I was like first rolling, my Facebook group was the shit. It had like almost 6,000 people. I've removed almost 2,000 people. Just like unengagers, creeps, people that I felt like didn't belong. We did a big purge. Last year we did a big purge. But anyway, I was like, okay, I'm going to teach people how to grow their groups and make money from their groups because my business was built on my group. Okay. Then we saw, the algorithm change, more of a priority to creator professional mode profiles. And I'm over here more, but I'm still pretty active in my group. But I was teaching people how to grow a community of raving fans who are throwing money at you every time you offer an opportunity to work with you. And so I would go into groups and seek out people that needed support with the thing that I did. And instead of being like, oh yeah, I have this training, oh yeah, DM me, I would just start spilling my guts. Here's what you want to do to get your group going. You're going to want to do a giveaway and you're going to want to encourage people to invite their friends and you're going to want to ask questions and you're going to want to engage and you're going to want to thank them for being there and you're going to want to go live and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. I would spill all my secrets because I don't have secrets. Did you see my post about hiding your gold behind a paywall and how it fucks you? Don't hide your gold behind a paywall. I know there's this like belief, like I had the same beliefs that if I tell people what to do, they're not going to hire me because they're just going to go do it. Like, what do I need you for? You just told me everything for free. Thanks, bye. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I pinky swear promise. It's not going to happen because people aren't like buying those facts when they hire you. They're investing in your brain, right? They're getting your expertise. They're getting your real time in the moment support. And they're getting like accountability and implementation. Like you can go on Pinterest right now and probably find your favorite restaurant, like your favorite meal at your favorite restaurant. You can probably find I like a dupe, the recipe on Pinterest right now. Done. You're still going to go out to the restaurant and order your favorite dish, order all your groceries and do it at home. You're just not. The same way that your ideal client is not reading what you're putting online and going and implementing. They're going, oh yeah, I need to do that. And then life comes swooping back in and they're distracted and it's gone. It's gone out of their mind until they hire you. And so do not be afraid to go and give, go and serve. You have to put clients first because it's clients cash, not the other way around. So you have to go and serve the people. You have to go and give to the people. How can I give the most value to a bunch of people on the internet so that they see my expertise, they see the value that I bring to the table, and they're enticed to hire me? And you're not going in there pitching. You're going in there going, how can I give the most right now? And like I have a whole training in the membership. If you're not in the membership, fucking get in the membership. Where I talk about like putting value out into your value bank. And I've talked about this lots of times before. you're going to hear me talk about the same shit. Where I like wanted to have a $40,000 cash month in my business. And so I decided, what can I do to give $40,000 worth of value to my audience? And so I gave trainings and I went live every day for a whole month, not on the weekends, Monday to Friday. I gave old courses in my group that were like there with workbooks, with PDFs that I wasn't selling anymore. I had a whole branding course that I was emailing people. It was like 8 weeks, again, videos, PDFs, workbooks, all of these things. And I was like, these are worth something and I'm going to give it away. My brain is worth something. I'm going to give it away. I'm going to give. And I'm going to trust that the value I give comes back to me at least 1x. And it's usually more than that, right? You also have to understand that the things that you do today impact your next 6, 12, 18 months. Like if you show up and give a bunch of value today, it's probably not going to convert your audience into like fully booked tomorrow. But you're putting value in the bank that you can cash out as real cash down the road, because it takes that time. Like we are constantly planting seeds and then you don't just throw seeds in your garden and walk away and hope for the best. You're pulling weeds, you're fertilizing, you're watering, you're tending, you're making sure that everything's standing up, you're staking your beanstalks and all of these things. But you don't throw the seeds, walk away, and the next day you have a full tree blooming with fruit. No, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes intentionality. And so you want to get content, you want to get your juices flowing, go find the people that are in your niche that are needing help. Put it on your profile. What questions can I answer for you today? Stories. Offer to do free coaching. Offer whatever you feel like offering. When I was going into free groups, which they're so different now, I've had to leave so many groups because they're just a fucking promo fest, most of them. Where it's like, oh my goodness, we're collaborating. No, you're not. Now I'm just complaining. Well, no, you're not. Multiple times a day. It's like, promote your thing. No one knows what you do. And it's like, psh, all promo. I don't like it. People aren't able to ask questions. So I'm like leaving a lot of groups and like joining a lot of new groups because I believe, my prediction is that groups are going to make a huge fucking comeback this year. Just mark my words, mark my words, mark my words. Groups are going to make a huge comeback this year. Having your own community is going to be really important. Go in other people's groups and I would sort the page, the feed, not by newest activity, because of course the promo threads are the most active. I would go, what's the most recent post? And I would just scroll through and find people that were looking for help with what I knew anything about. It didn't matter if I was an expert in it or not. If I had any type of wisdom or value that I could give, I would give it. And I wouldn't say join my group. I wouldn't say DM me. I wouldn't say here's a link to my sales page. I would just give the value and say, hey, if you've got more questions, like let me know. I'm happy to continue talking. That was it. And people would say to me, oh my God, you're everywhere. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. That's very much on purpose. And they would say, you're so helpful. I love what you do. I love watching you. I love the advice that you give to people. And that's how I grew this community. And over 9,000 people is how I grew my Facebook to almost 6,000 people in my Facebook group, which again, like it's like 4,200 right now because we removed so many people. But we're reviving it and people are joining and people are engaging and asking questions and wanting to work with me because of the way I give. And when you give, like it always feels good. Like you get happy hormones in your brain, dopamine, serotonin, all of those things. When you do, like, I'm going to mess up this word, philanthropic acts. Like if you have the ability to give, that's why people love to like donate to good causes, like charities and things like that. And GoFundMe's for various things. Like people feel good when they give. And when your confidence feels shitty and you feel like, I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't know what to say, or I don't know who's out there anymore that needs what I do. If you can go out there and just start giving so freely with no strings attached, no expectations, just, hey, you need help, I have help to give. It reinvigorates you. It makes you feel more confident, and it gives you content on what people are struggling with. And it adds more people into your world because, yeah, okay, maybe the original poster, this is what always happened to me. The original poster would almost never respond to my comments, but other people would see my comments. And there's like a whole bunch of stuff that goes into the algorithm with respect to like commenting on other people's posts and like giving real value instead of just being like, love this, you go girl. Like giving real value. And the way the algorithm works, like, oh, go on a whole tangent about how the algorithm studies you and then shows you to people that need you, and how like who you're friends with, when you interact with them, how it exposes you to not only their audience, but it like double exposes you to people that you're mutuals with. So there's so much strategy and so much nuance that people don't understand when it comes to like being on social media for your business and understanding how the robots are monitoring you, that people just don't understand. Like they're thinking, okay, well, I'm just going to post and hope for the best. And I'm just going to invite people to work with me and hope for the best. If you understand how Facebook works and how the algorithm works, and Instagram and TikTok and emails and all of these things, it makes your strategy so much more potent and powerful because you realize the game that you're playing. And it is a game, and you are playing a game. It's you can make it a game. And like if you don't understand those nuances and the way that it's analyzing you all the time, it's really hard to get the visibility, and it's really hard to get the engagement. It's really hard to meet the right people. You got to know that stuff. I do know that stuff, obviously, because I could go on a whole rabbit hole. I'll try. I'm not going to. I won't right now. A whole rabbit hole of like how you should be showing up, not just with the words, but like the way your strategy is to get that visibility and get more people into your world. Anyway, if you want customized support with that, again, one-on-one with me. If you're not ready for one-on-one with me, get a fucking membership. It's like $250 a month. Every week, we're going to meet tomorrow morning for 90 minutes. We're going to do momentum mastery stuff. And we're going to, oh, it's so good in there. It's so much fun in there. Go give to people today. You're not feeling stuck. Go fucking give to some people today. Like serve your audience. Show them how you help. Okay. And find people that are in need of your help and just help them. And I promise you're going to feel so good. And you're going to be invigorated. And you're going to feel confident. And you're going to feel like a badass. And you're going to feel like a good person. And you're going to have new content. Okay? I solved your problems. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let me just like rewind really quick. When I was doing this in other people's Facebook groups, I had committed. And whenever I tell people the things I do, most people don't want to do it. That's okay. Okay, a lot of people don't want to post as much as me. It's fine. That's fine. I do what I do, and I get the results I get. You want to do what you want to do. That's fine. And that's not to say that other people doing things differently is wrong or wrong. I'm just telling you the way I do things and how it works for me. I'm committed to going into other people's Facebook groups at a list, a spreadsheet. And I would commit to giving value to 25 people a day. So I would go in groups a couple of times a day, morning, afternoon, nighttime, do a little search, like a little sort action, and give value to people. And I just kept a tally. It didn't matter what groups they were in. I just kept a tally. Yep, one, did one, yep, did one throughout the day until I got my 25 people that I had given value to. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, that's so much. That's so much work. Well, I did hit 6 figures in my first 10 months of business. I did hit multiple 6 figures every year after that, all organically because of the way I give. It might be overwhelming. I made it a priority. That was my income producing activity. So like all that to say, go give to your audience, give to other people's audiences, show off, but like have a conversation. Don't give through like your posts. Go and actually engage with another person that is not specifically asking you for help. They're not in your DMs, outwardly asking for help. Go give to those people, or go invite your audience to have those conversations with you. That's the answer. That's always the answer. Anytime we feel like we're in our own heads, the answer is always, let's go put other people first. Let's go give to other people first. And then it starts to solve all of the problems. The engagement goes up, the confidence goes up, the clients start showing up again. Everything feels good. The world is right again, because we put people first, not getting sales first. Okay. Okay. So, I love you. On Friday, I'm going for a lip flip. I'm getting mixed results, mixed comments on my post about it. But like, can we talk about it? Has anybody had one? See, that just looks weird. That's not what it's gonna look like. It's better not. If you've had one, I want to hear about it. I'm going on Friday. It's gonna be my first one. I'm excited. You'll all see it. Don't worry. That's all. I love you. I'll see you all later.